You know what I'm saying? We two grown men. You know, you gotta get out your feelings. I'm just
Bro,
making a comment, brother.
bro, I'm not in my feelings. I can care less about what you say, but I'm just letting you know as a grown man up here, I'm not gonna debate with you about no flyer, bro. All you need to know
Nah,
off the flyer is the
I'm not
time
trying
and
to
where we going.
debate you. I'm just telling. I just
Um,
told you we can move
no,
on.
I know, but I'm not doing that tonight, bro.
I
I'm not.
moved on. Can you move on?
I don't even want to talk to you no more, man. Anyway,
You must be a cancer. You're a cancer.
Hey,
You're a
Courtney.
cancer, huh?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say to
You're a
you,
water
Courtney.
sign. You're a
Go
Pisces.
ahead. I'm muting up, man.
You must be a Pisces. That's crazy. I can't believe you up here going back and forth with me about a picture. Ah, man.
Hold on. Who threw that voice on me?
I want to say I'm divine eyes and take the plank out your own eyes before you try to take it out mine.
Y'all, tonight it goes down on YouTube. Devine and Max gonna be doing a live discussion concerning Nature Boy at 8 o'clock. His YouTube handle is Max V World Media. Y'all, please go subscribe to Max V. Y'all can get the notification whenever they go live tonight. And it's probably like it's gonna be in 30 minutes. Got less than an hour. You got less than an hour to go wash your funky ass. You got less than an hour, go brush your stink ass mouth, go eat you some food. You got less than an hour to go roll your little blunts, pour your little liquor, you know what I'm saying? You got less than an hour to put your kids to bed. Do what you gotta do. But we gonna be on YouTube tonight. Max V World Media is the YouTube handle. Man, you can go ahead with your commercial.
Okay, I'm divine eyes. Take the plank out your own eyes before you try to take it out mine.
Mental illness is real, y'all. You know we having a mental illness month this month, and we gonna bring up a couple
Look a
people.
spider. Like a spider. Spider. What's that, spider?
They said Nikki was over here talking about me.
Nobody talking about you.
What?
We talking about this event that's going on tonight from
Hold
Bigo Live to
on.
YouTube.
Wait.
Live
Hold on.
discussion concerning Nature Boy with the
Huh?
Great Divine and Max V at 8 o'clock. The YouTube handle is Max V
They told
World.
me,
That is what we doing tonight. We
okay,
ain't
because
worrying
I
about
Yo,
was
none of
like,
that.
damn,
crazy.
she ain't woke it up on me in about a few months now or so. It must have been
Man,
Girl,
this
them
shit,
time or
folks is
something.
crazy. Girl, them folks
this
crazy
shit.
as hell. We haven't even mentioned your name. I don't know what they
We
talking about.
I was
we
Girl, you
over
doing
know
here
my
these folks
promoting
be
activation
that.
trolling.
3000 and stuff, and then
Girl, you know
somebody
these
came on the
folks
phone.
be trolling in line. That's all they do. These
We
They
motherfuckers
just
we
missed
prom-
me
like,
being on a panel with my people. Who is Divine Eyes? Because her eyes do look sexy right there. And they look wicked and witchy.
Hey, this me.
what
This
it do,
spaz out.
True? Come
This
on up for a
504
second,
spaz out.
True. Come
Uh,
on up, True. What it do, True? What it do?
What up?
oh,
What
God.
up?
Why
What
you
up,
got to sit
y'all?
next to me, man?
Okay,
I
True,
see
we
y'all
Man,
having
three.
hold on, wait, Spider. We
Shut your
having a
goofy
little
ass up, man. Nobody give a damn
we
about you.
having a little interview. Come on now, I'm trying to talk on my panel.
Oh, my
Hey,
bad,
True.
Divine. My bad. My bad,
We
Divine. What's
having
up,
a
bro?
little conversation, not you, True. We having a little interview tonight so we can get debunk some of these lies that's going on with Nature Boy. That would be in about 20 some minutes
Yeah.
on YouTube. You know I'm gonna go over there and get it together. So if you want to come chime in, hop in there. Come on through, bro.
No, I'm gonna let y'all believe what y'all want to believe, and then I'm gonna let the truth be revealed how it always is. You understand?
Well, yeah, you know
Look,
they got a lot of shit going on, true, with all these lies, you know,
you know what? You
all
know what
this.
gonna be the funniest shit though? The funniest shit of all time
When he
is
get
when
out of
Chief.
jail,
No, he ain't in jail. He ain't even in jail. First of all, that's the thing. He ain't even in jail.
okay?
The funniest shit ever is how these niggas backtrack. These niggas about to backtrack like a
Right.
motherfucker. And I just want to say too, man, ain't no beef between me and nobody as far as what they
Right.
doing. Them niggas still my
Right.
brothers. Them niggas always gonna be my brothers, man. You understand what I'm saying? I had to respond the
That's
way I
what's up.
responded to let them niggas know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in agreement with what they was doing. But at the end of the day, man, we ain't the only people that's gonna heal black people is black people, my nigga. So somebody gonna
Big
have to
facts.
forgive.
It's a
Somebody gonna
whole
have to
fact.
forgive because the process of us coming out of our ignorance ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be
Big
fucking
facts.
flawless. So people are gonna battle their demons. They're gonna go back and forth. Remember Harriet Tubman said, I would have freed 1,000 more slaves if they knew they were slaves.
Big facts. That's what's up.
Remember that
That's
shit.
what's
Hmm.
So
up.
my thing is, my brothers ain't fucking flawless. You understand what I'm saying? You've seen
What's
people,
up?
you've seen people in your life, including yourself, strive to do something, fall off, fuck up, and then get back on board.
Big facts. That's what's up,
So
bro.
my thing is, them niggas still my brothers, no matter what has been said, no matter what has been done. Them niggas is my motherfucking family for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying?
You right.
And
So
whenever they
let
get
me
their
ask
mind,
you this, True.
yeah.
What do you think is making them do these things and turn on Nature Boy? Nature Boy took all these cats in when they were going through things, spite of some of whatever was taking place, as far as him being a father role to them. What do you think is making them gear to this point that they are at now?
Well, for one, they ain't turning on cheap. They turning on their own self and what they originally set out to do. You know,
Right,
it had to be an original motive. It had to be something wrong with this world and something wrong with the people they was around to get them to initially leave and go
right,
all the way out to Puerto Rico, all the way out to Mexico. What in the hell was enough of a motive to get
right,
these people to leave everything they had set up? Because it wasn't by force, it wasn't by
right.
recruitment.
Not at all.
They seen something that said, hey, I want to leave my fucking life behind that I'm currently living, and I want to come out there and be a part of what you doing.
Big
That
facts.
original motive is still
Okay.
there. Now, why are they doing what they're
What
doing?
they doing?
It's called pressure.
Okay. Now,
Pressure
this
shows.
is something else I want to get into, True.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Check this out, bro. Now, when all these young ladies and these gentlemen came to Nature Boy, they were dealing with some real life issues, some things to where they couldn't focus and line their life up. So they came to him for mentor, help, support, etc. Okay. It seems to me that Nature Boy got them on a track to live a different lifestyle that they were really living, which was a toxic lifestyle, opposed to what he was projecting and teaching them. And it seems like it was a nice, pretty good structure teaching, discipline, etc. What? Why would you do these type of things when you went to this man in distress in a low level place in your life to gather yourself, get all this knowledge, get this self discipline, get all this self life order, and then go and spin and do this type of crazy shit? It has to be some issues there because I would say this here: we all have free will. Nobody was restricted to Nature Boy. In spite of how they try to make it seem, anybody could have left there anytime they got ready to.
Right.
You was there because you wanted to be there. But however, what he was teaching and the way he was molding and guiding your life, you didn't have a problem with that then. So now you do a 360. That's crazy.
Oh, so what it is that okay? This how it go, right? Ain't 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 nobody. a demon, and ain't nobody a devil. At the core of every one of us is absolute fucking love. That's what we are at our core. What you see going on is people having an inability to face themselves. And as a way out of not looking at that and acknowledging that, let me blame Nature Boy. Let me blame Chief real quick because it ain't me. I'm not the problem. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not the problem. It ain't my fault. I'm not going to look at what I did and what I'm not doing. I'm not going to keep the knowledge and keep what I was been teaching this whole time was everybody was taught I'm God. Contrary to people thinking that Chief is God over us and making us do stuff. No, a large majority of what Chief is teaching us is getting us to realize that we are God, which is making us take full responsibility for everything that happened in our life. We're taught that uh, the biggest devil in our life is us. I'm the biggest devil in my life. All of the problems in my life stem from me. And that's to give me my power back so I don't go around in life pointing the finger at this person, blaming my mama, blaming my daddy, blaming the government, blaming this and blaming that. No, man, it's your fault, bruh. It don't matter what happens to you in your life. It's all about how you choose to respond. And even if you leave here, you take your demons with you and they will take shape and form through other people. So you don't solve your issues by running away. Where can you run from yourself? Where can you go and you ain't gonna be there?
Big
So
fact.
what you see is people having an inability to face themselves, and as a way to save face in the public eye, let me just blame Nature Boy real quick.
Big facts. Big facts. And the
Mm-hmm.
thing about it is, these people came to this man and with issues, problems, things going on in their life, and you get all this help from this man, this self discipline, life order, and then you switch up like that. Like, it's just crazy as hell to me that all these lies is being set out like this. And I cannot
But
believe Solar. He just blowing me. He is really fucking blowing me. But
with
I
two
don't know.
things,
Maybe it
two
may turn.
things.
But you know what? What one thing about it, what Solar is doing is actually a good thing because it would actually free him in the end. You understand what I'm saying? Even though he's in the physical jail, but he's not jailed mentally. Okay.
Right. Let me say this.
However,
I just want to add this part. No matter what it looks like, everything is always working in our favor.
big
Whatever
bad.
everybody is experiencing, it had to happen. Sometimes you gotta lose certain people in your life for you to value them. Sometimes you have to have certain experiences and learn in certain ways that you may not have been able to learn from somebody else. They say that they
Big
say
bad.
that they say that smart people learn from their own mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what you're seeing is everybody is literally being directed in the way that it was already divinely directed for it to happen. All of this is going to
Facts.
unfold and it's going to make sense later on in the end. My job in the process is not to, uh, do the same thing that everybody else is doing and respond the same way everybody else respond and just say that this is not warfare against nobody. I know
Right.
that my brothers are in a weak state right now, a confused state right now, and whatever they about to experience, they need it to not do this again. Because the thing,
Big facts.
what I know they're going to experience is the same thing I experienced when I left my grandma's house, blaming my grandma, blaming my stepdaddy. I went and seen myself. as the reason for everything that was going wrong in my life. So when you're away, when Nature Boy's no longer around, when Chief's no longer around, and these same issues pop up, the only conclusion you can reach is, damn, it wasn't Chief, it was me.
Big
And
facts.
then
Big facts.
from that point, you can come back and do your mission like you was. Because everybody want to see us back together. Everybody want to hear Pice music. Everybody want to hear Musa music. Everybody want to
Mm-hmm.
see Solar teaching again and making beats. Everybody want to see that again. Regardless of everybody that's trying to act like they glad and oh it's over for Carbonation. Man, people love to see us together, man.
Right? Don't
Facts.
he have don't he have don't he have the North Node, Jupiter in the 12th house? It's just myth. It was, isolation. That's all I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You know, just sometimes people need time to themselves. However,
I
you
wish.
know,
I
um,
don't believe that.
shit happens. True. You know, just stay strong. Keep your head up. You feel me? It's better days. You know, sometimes we have to go through the storm to get the sun. Period. That it is what it is, and you know, there's just no words for this shit. It's no words for this shit, the betrayal, the everything, the lies. I mean, it's okay if you don't want to deal with the man no more, but the lies that's being pushed and promoted is just a little too far for fame and money. You feel me?
No, no, it had to. It had to. You gotta. Okay, so listen, right? People often be like, "Well, why y'all quote the Bible if y'all don't believe in the Bible?" It's not. We never said we don't believe in the Bible. What we said was the Bible is not the absolute truth. There's certain things in the Bible that don't make no sense, and there's certain things in the Bible that are relative to. One of the things that Chief showed me the other day was Matthew 5. I can't remember what verse it was, but it was Matthew 5. But
Okay.
it said that blessed are those that are persecuted for righteousness. This had to happen. This ain't a time to be sad. This is a time to actually rejoice and be glad. I know it sounds crazy to other people, like y'all supposed to be down, y'all supposed to be sad. He locked up and da 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 da. No, blessed are those that are persecuted for righteousness. Rejoice when people insult you and call you all types of things. This is a time to celebrate. This is a time where we're supposed to be more confident than ever because everything is happening in our favor. This
Facts.
shit, when y'all see the end result, like in my mind, I'm already convinced that everything we've done is not in vain. Everything
Big
we went
facts.
through, that shit gonna turn around and blow up in our favor. We already won. We already won.
Facts. I tell you one thing, he ain't dead, he in jail. That's it. And hey, sometimes you got to shit happens for you to see what's around you. You feel me? I'd rather do it this way than to be stuck with a bunch of snakes around me that'll flip at any given
I
moment.
just want to say,
So
I want to say this to the real McCoy real quick. Whatever you got going on, bruh, that make you so excited to see somebody else go to jail is not gonna go away when they go to jail. Whatever
That's a
got
fact.
you so excited to see somebody else's downfall is gonna continue on. So you have
so
to
Mm-hmm.
realize that whatever you got projecting out is stemming from you.
I'm not projecting anything on anyone because everyone
I'm
Exactly.
in that
talking
whole
about, I
sleep,
wasn't talking to you.
everyone in
No,
that
no, she's
whole
saying
sleep.
this is why we don't do our projections on people because of,
Oh,
Okay,
that
okay.
listen.
very
Okay.
Yeah,
situation
I
right
don't
there.
do that. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Because every individual over there was wrong. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was there because they wanted to be there. No one was forced against their will, so they could cut that bullshit out.
We've been saying
They
that from
cut
the
that
beginning,
bullshit out.
exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe nothing Solar is saying because Nature Boy left them in Puerto Rico. Remember?
He
Nature
was
Mm-hmm.
in
Boy
Philly
was in
too.
Atlanta. Nature Boy was in Atlanta. Now, if you didn't want to be there and it was so toxic, it was this and that, you could have left. You could have left.
Exactly.
Yeah, we was in
You could have been
Philadelphia
gone.
too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, all this didn't happen till he met up with some other individuals that left carbonation, which we ain't gonna call no names. Y'all know who I'm talking about, organic. But see, that's how things work. People will beat one person down to grow their shit. But in all, you're gonna go down further trying to hate on somebody else to build your shit. I don't have no animosity with that man. I don't
Yeah,
dislike that man. I don't wish no jail time on that man because every individual over there was wrong. Okay? Every individual made their own decisions. Okay? And again, I said it before and I'll say it again. If you're going to lock the man up, lock him up for something that he actually done and not some shit that he did not do.
well, let me say
And
this
I'm going to,
too. Let me say this too. When it comes to locking people up, let's just look at the concept and how we
right,
adopted it from the environment that we in. America has a long history of dealing with their problems by acting like they ain't there. If you
okay?
lock up a murderer, you didn't do shit to solve the reason why he murdered somebody in the first place, and murder continues. If you lock somebody up for stealing, you locked them up, but you didn't solve the reason why they even stole in the first place. So my thing is, when you deal with the symptom but not address the source, your ass still sick. So America, as well as us, because we are a reflection of America, we don't address the solution. We just make the people the monsters, throw them away and say job well done, but never look at the environment that is creating the monsters that it keeps throwing away.
Big facts.
That's
Big
my main
facts.
thing. Why is we not talking about how is somebody even able to murder somebody? What would drive somebody to murder somebody? Is it the fucking Call of Duty goddamn games? Is it the music that is being promoted?
Okay, go ahead.
You
When
understand what I'm
next,
saying? Does it have anything to do with the music being promoted? Does it have anything to do with the movies? Does it have anything to do with the video games? Does it have anything to do with the fact that guns and ammunition is being produced?
let's go back to the videos where all these individuals said they came to Nature Boy because their life was in shambles. Okay, let's go back to that and speaking how Nature Boy helped them, how Nature Boy brought them to the light, how this worked for them. That was the best thing that ever could have happened to them was joint combination. All these different things until there's a squab out over there in regards to boyfriend, girlfriend, sex related shit, which you know that can turn toxic. However, none of these people that was over there would have said any of these things if Nature Boy wasn't restricted and was on the streets. So it's just crazy to me how all these different attitudes, all this new shit is coming about, all these
Hmm.
lies, all this stuff.
You
It,
got
it's
people coming from under the rocks.
right. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. You know, they can say what they want to say, but I observe too. And I see the same thing that everyone else say. See, no one can force you to do shit when it's a thing called the law. Everybody over there was willingly over there. Everybody was willingly doing what the fuck they want to do. No one can control you. Because at any given time that you want to exclude yourself from any situation, you can.
Yeah, as
So
we've
I just
seen
don't.
with multiple. as we've seen with the multitude of people that have left. It's more people that have left than stayed. So this is the worst hostage situation of all time.
Yeah,
Y'all have
it's
seen
crazy.
at least 70, 80, 90 people leave
Leave, come back, leave
and
again.
come back, airplane, boat,
Yeah,
car,
leave, come back.
walk.
Now my thing is this here. If you so petrified of this man and he's holding you against your will, but you doing all these new videos, all this new shit, even on your own panel. Now all of a sudden
Exactly.
you insecure
But see,
about a
but see
video.
the,
Like, girl, get the
but
fuck
see,
out of here.
but see, Divine. That's why I don't rock with them guys like Solar and the shit they doing right now because I have a question for Solar. If Nature Boy was doing so much shit over there, why the fuck did you stay? You didn't do nothing to help anybody. If he was beating these women up, you didn't do shit. You didn't call no cops. You didn't do nothing. So why the
Because
fuck
he
are you
lying.
talking? We don't want to hear that shit.
He lying.
Yeah,
He's
I mean
lying.
and my thing is like I said, I've addressed everything I need to address. I see that there is a group of people in the corner of the damn internet that do have the ability to look at things reasonably without just saying, "Oh, I don't like Nature Boy, so he must be guilty and everything he do is wrong." You understand what I'm saying? The same questions y'all ask and the same things y'all have said is the same thing that I've asked and the same things I've said as far as the credibility of the statements these people have been making.
So let me ask you this, True. Have you had a chance to even speak with Solar? Have a one-on-one with him to see where he's coming from mentally?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I was actually really, really looking back at it now. I was really,
Upset.
really, really
Okay.
fucking upset with the things that they was doing, and I came straight in attack mode. I had made them enemies of the nation. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? And every time he would come in, I would block him. I would kick him out. And we had some
Okay.
going back and forth on Instagram, whatever. It was something light. But talking to him directly, I felt like I had put him in such a category, a low category, that I didn't even feel as if he was worthy to even talk to me with the things he's done and the things he's said. And I think that I'm open to that now, especially getting the things out that I had to get out and letting the things go I had to let go of. I think that, you know, that would be good. That would
Hey,
be
but
good.
why would you be upset if that could work in Nature Boy's favor, like saying Solar wasn't a terror after she was saying that she felt threatened and all of that? You know,
Well,
it could have been a move.
I exist above all of this stuff that's going on, because I already told you, I already know that everything is working out in our favor regardless. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are dealing with the semantics of the lawyers and the judicial process. I'm above all of that. I know that everything is in divine order and nothing happens a moment sooner or a moment later than it was supposed to. So what I'm looking at and what I was upset about was what made you wait until now, and two,
Exactly.
why did you throw away everything that you was doing for 4 years? And I wanted to know, when did everything change? Because I know it didn't change when Chief went to jail, because this sounds like something that's been going on for, quite some time.
For
And I
quite some
wanted to
time.
know,
Exactly.
what made y'all withhold these real feelings and not address them during, Dr. Bishop episodes? Why you didn't address
Mm.
them privately? Why didn't you let this out and let it go? Why did you feel now was the only time you could do so? And it's a
Man,
very coward move.
hey,
It's a
hey, true.
coward
Let me,
move.
hey, true. Let me
Do
speak. Let
you
me say
think?
this, man. Just let me say one thing. I'm gonna let you go. I really think Lateri and Solar set Nature Boy up. That's how it looking. That's how it feels to me. I'm just gonna put it
No,
out there.
man, you can't set God up.
I was
Only
going to
God can
ask the
set God
opposite. I was
up.
going to say, do you feel like Nateri is trying to sway Solar right now because of his vulnerability about a couple things he may have been feeling?
Well, I can't put no freaking power in nobody else's hands. Whatever Solar is doing, Solar is being, he's allowing himself to do it. Ain't no Nateri ain't got no hold over him or nothing like that. He's making his decisions from a weak space right now. Like I told you,
Mm-hmm.
everybody that's moving the way that they're moving, they're not evil, they're not demons, they're not devils. They're being too weak to face their demons. So the easy way out is let me just blame Chief. Let me just blame Nature Boy
Mm-hmm.
real quick. That's the easy way out. That's what everybody else did. Shit. Let me
Mm-hmm.
blame Nature Boy. Let me blame Chief because it's too hard to get in front of y'all as we're supposed to be doing and take accountability.
Ability. Mm-hmm.
True, true,
Shit,
true.
God,
I have
dog.
not seen that girl take any accountability. That's a fact.
How we gonna say we head of the planet and we're leaders of the black community and we respond in the same way everybody respond? You got a chick get in a
Mm-hmm.
rap, a chick get out of a relationship. Oh, she blaming her boyfriend. He did this and he did that, and ain't no good men out here. Is it really, or is it just the niggas you deal with that ain't no good? Or are you the
Facts.
type of chick that good men don't even want? Point the fucking finger back at
Mm-hmm.
people. Force people. My
But
job
but
is to point
but like you,
people back to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What you was about to say? Somebody was about to say something.
but like you said, if y'all Blue Waters having that was me. I say like you said, if y'all was in Puerto Rico on the Blue Waters and they taking trips, everything would have been fine still. But now that he's gone, everybody want to do their little bullshit.
Yeah, so my thing is everything you say at this point is invalid because it seems like you're taking the opportunity to attack and kick somebody while they down. Chief don't even have the opportunity to get on live like he used to and defend himself, and provoke thought in people to make them look at things in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I initially came out the way I did because I'm like, hold on. There's missing pieces here. There's things that ain't being said. There's questions that ain't being asked. So that's what I did initially. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to have this shit turn into a damn beef for these niggas to make
A
YouTube
circus.
videos about. Yeah, these niggas want to
Mm-hmm.
make you. It's better that we beefing because that adds more content to people's YouTube channels. They love to see me screaming and cussing the nigga out and
Yeah,
all this shit like that. But at the
big
end of the
Mm-hmm.
day,
facts,
man,
true.
these niggas, you don't go through what we went through, and you don't get taught the things we was taught and leave that. You don't just forget about the shit we went through. Like, oh yeah, I never was a part of carbonation. But your face is plastered everywhere carbonation is. You got music, you got 20, 30 songs. You got hundreds of videos of you doing what I'm saying? You teaching and representing the nation. You don't just throw that away and act like it never existed. And then you're gonna feel stupid. You're gonna be looking like them niggas on the Temptation movie. When the Temptation blew up, everybody was looking stupid that turned their back on the Temptation. Now when we blow up, you gonna feel stupid. Like, damn, I was teaching that. Damn, I was a part of that. Damn.
That's sad. That's fucked up. Who are you, mentally? Let me see.
Hello.
Can I help
It's
you?
somebody from another country, I think.
Okay. Now, again, I just think that all this. So, are all the guys gone true, or just Pisces, Musa?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, they ain't gone. I'm telling you, you can't be gone. You can
Right.
only allow yourself to be ruled by your demons. Whatever
Facts.
hurts they got going on, they gonna have to resolve it and they're gonna get back on track. They
True.
got to. All roads lead to the source. All roads lead back to Chief. All roads lead, and I want everybody to hear this. All roads lead back to Nature Boy, man. Everything Chief is taught since he first got online, people are gonna eventually start catching on. It's gonna start making sense. You gonna start seeing it in your life. And then you gonna be like, damn, Nature Boy said that. Damn, Nature Boy said that. Nature Boy been saying that. Damn, Nature Boy been saying that. It's gonna all point back to the things Chief was saying, and most people miss the
My bad, you
message
guys.
being so upset with the messenger.
Right.
It's the same
Well,
thing that happened to Jesus.
once Nature Boy get out, they all gonna come moseying back.
And that's fine, man. And that's gonna speak volumes on Chief's character and our character even more. Like, damn, they took them folks back after that. Yeah.
Right. And I don't understand why they saying all these things because I'm pretty sure Nature Boy wasn't physically putting his hand on any guys over there or the women for that nature all like that because if it's all this abuse going on, you have to have some marks or something to show it.
I mean, what's wrong? I mean, they got the Bad Girls Club or whatever. They fight on TV and shit. So I don't see what's the problem. You feel me? It could have been
No,
for entertainment.
them girls had animosity amongst each other. So hey, it is what it is. Nature Boy ain't had shit to do with that shit. Them girls was jealous of each other. Hey, it is what it is. You gotta
Yeah.
call it like you see it. You feel me? Call it like you see it.
Yo,
Yeah.
Empress.
And my thing is, at the end of the day, everything that was done in the dark, man, is gonna be revealed to the
Come up, Empress.
it gonna be
So,
revealed in the light.
wait,
You know
wait,
what I'm saying?
wait. Well, Empress, the only reason I would disagree with that is because when you are getting verbally beat, you will have marks, etc., to show that.
For
And
real, they
I've
came up
never,
every day.
Sister,
and
and a lot of these women is light skinned, so please don't play with us. You know what I'm saying?
you see what I'm saying, Spider? So if these women are getting beat with the size that they are, it would
Hmm.
show on their body. You can say one thing, but the body is saying something different.
And I'm a,
Malaya's organs, Malaya's organs were shifted due to not the proper care for herself.
Man,
Okay, which
if
is
y'all don't stop with the organs being shifted,
Yeah, what a proof
y'all
at, man.
don't kn- yo, y'all heard somebody say that. Are you serious? And
well,
that's all
hey,
it took, for y'all to believe that that was actually going on. The main point was already driven. If people was getting beat so bad, why the
it'll
hell
show.
wasn't it showing up on their body? Was they
It'll
what the
show.
hell? Y'all done seen somebody get their ass beat, and that
can
shit
I say one
undeniable.
thing? I just want to say one thing. Because Nature Boy is literally the reason that I came to this app. Once he said he was coming to the app or whatever. And so I want to say prior to him coming to the Bigo app, I have been following him for years. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the women, like this is regular relationships, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here as a woman who's been battered before. And as you can see my complexion, you can still see bruises on my skin, things of that nature. I have seen Nature Boy's baby mama, other people in the tribe spaz out on him, and he's very patient. And I've dealt with men who are abusive. They're not. So whether the cameras are there or not, I've always seen him be patient, especially with his baby's mother when she would attack him on camera, when he would be on Instagram and Facebook and things of that nature. So it's just like,
But the
to me,
crazy
it's
part
like a
about
lot
that,
of.
she even came back and like rebutted a lot
I
of
mean,
her own shit
and
she said.
Well, I'm gonna
that's
say
what I'm
this again.
saying. Whoever
Hold on.
said that,
Let me
that's
let
what
me
I'm
go and
saying.
get y'all the story with Velvet. Velvet was violent. Velvet was abusing the women over there herself. Okay.
And Nature Boy.
She had a lot of jealousy. See, people buy this shit because they say, "Oh, this little innocent little girl." Oh, da da da. No, Velvet caused a lot of shit in combination. I'm gonna let you know
Hmm.
that
And she
now.
did.
I
He
don't give a
loved
fuck what
her and he
nobody say.
dealt with her. Yes, he did. Yes. And she would throw tantrums, even though she knew the rules. And he
Yep.
dealt with her and he still did
And
not
her
get
tantrum, she would hit on people. Exactly.
yes.
She would
Don't
degrade
Yes.
make me get
people.
started. I've been following this
She
man.
was abusing them women all over the jealousy of Nature Boy. So if you're gonna tell the story and you've been watching it, tell it right. Nature Boy wasn't using her to jump on nobody. She was
Mm-mm.
violent on
What
her
about the
own.
fact
She
she
had
used to
her
start the
own
real nigga
life.
moments?
She had childhood traumas that was not cured. Okay,
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
that girl
Divine,
was. Go ahead.
I just want to say this. I see it's some real niggas that still exist in the fucking universe. And it's very goddamn refreshing to see some people that have the ability to think for themselves and to think critically and not just jump on the fucking let me hate nature boy train. Because these niggas be saying a lot of shit that be having loopholes in it, but then they'll just keep hating and say some more hating shit and some more hating shit. It's like these niggas ain't thinking. These niggas is using somebody to express self hatred on. So I appreciate y'all, man. The real is
That's what's
always
up.
gonna reach the damn surface. Real is always gonna be recognized by real people, man. And I don't want to be, like I said, I ain't up here goddamn gossiping about motherfuckers because I don't give a damn. I'm looking at the principle of the matter. The
Yep.
only thing that I'm
That's what's
on
up.
is that, like I said, man, I understand why people are doing the things that they're doing. They're facing their demons. They're dealing with their demons. Each and every one of us is dealing with our own demons. And what makes people uh, on a higher plane of existence or consciousness than others is their ability to deal with themselves. So it never has
Exactly.
anything to do with nobody else. I'm at war with myself. That's why we made that song Me versus Me. It's me versus me. And anybody that's caught up on blaming somebody else has not reached this realization, but I can't hate them either.
Every
But I
day I
appreciate
wake
y'all,
up
man.
versus me.
Hell yeah,
Think
man.
that is sweet, nigga. Peace to
I
the
want to say
God,
one
brother.
thing. Because y'all
Yeah,
know, like, y'all might not know, but like I say, I fuck with Nature Boy for the energy of what he means to society. A lot of us are different kind of gods and goddesses, and so I respect him, right? I might not agree with everything he do, but that's human. So my thing is like coming to this app, we have had a lot of things happen here because this is a troll app. So people here are egregiously saying whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And at the end of the day, when Nature Boy came here, things became more theatrical because this app just plays a lot. So you get comments and people doing panels and they're just saying whatever so they can get more views. So the
Of
point of
course.
what I'm saying is that I'm not saying Bigo's not real, but what we get here is we get a washed sense of what's really going on because people just like to persuade a crowd so that you'll come back again and get information from them.
Right.
And so that's why I say when it comes to Nature Boy, the things that he speaks of, if more people was listening to the energetic side of it, you could truly dive in. But like I said, I've been following him for years now. So to me, Nature Boy is only playing around with us sometimes on the app here because this is a troll app, and I think he's realized that. And so have I. That's why
Of
I act the
course.
way I do on the app sometimes. You have to
Me
kind of
too.
get in where you fit in.
Yeah,
But a lot of y'all
yeah.
don't understand that a lot of us out here are rising from the ashes like a phoenix. And with that being said, our powers are kicking in. So although you might not understand what the nature boy means to the frequency of the matrix, he's still something very prominent. And I saw that when he was on Sinetta. The way his energy made that man act shows that he's a real God. You got to go back and look at it. So I'm just trying to say for people out there who's quick to judge, step away from the Bigo laughter and the Bigo jargon and really dive into the message that a motherfucker is trying to give you so that you can feel the universe speaking to you through spirit.
Damn. That was
Shining
well put.
bright,
And like I
shining
said,
bright.
man, I really appreciate uh the accurate reflection back to myself of people that actually can see what the fuck going on. Cause the majority of people, like you said, just be saying shit and doing shit to keep up motherfucking static so that they can have some numbers in their room.
That's all they do. It's all about
Yeah, but
that. They
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how
appreciate
to
you,
give
Divine.
it.
I
And
appreciate you, Divine. I
All that
appreciate
goes
what
on.
y'all
that's
doing,
what's
man.
up,
Y'all
True. I'm gonna
keep
take
it
it as
real, man.
is.
Stay real, man.
That's what's up. I'm going over
I
here
love
on
myself.
YouTube. That's what's up, bro. You take care.
You too. Peace.
Okay.
Alright, I like to end this off with a song
Now,
called
the
Shining Bright.
thing about it is this here. Everybody need to be held accountable for their actions. Why these motherfuckers
Period.
ain't holding themselves accountable for all the shit that they was doing?
Got the
But
most
But
everybody
they
want to
want to
blame
hold
nature
everybody
boy.
else
And
accountable.
sister, and they always leave Nature Boy and act like motherfucking victims, but y'all been sitting there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years at this point. Like, I don't
Exactly.
even
Exactly.
know what y'all talking about exactly, but what I'm saying is I've been watching these motherfuckers and then they come back again. If that nigga get out, why some of them people talking against him gonna come back to the camp, pleading and saying sorry, just like that goddamn bitch that was with the other pimp, the Vegas pimp. What's the name? TKO. Just like her, she went and bounced around from Musa to him, and then still landed back with Nature Boy after she talked all that crap. So at the end of the day, we got to stop listening to them because a lot of these people love the fuck out this man, and we cannot disagree. Who is that, Nikki? What's going on?
That's what's going
We
on
going
tonight.
over to YouTube, sis. Subscribe to their YouTube so you can get the notification. We'll be going over there in approximately like 1 or 2 minutes, so you don't miss out, sis. So, um, subscribe to Max
World,
B World Media, and we will be over there in approximately about 2 to 3 minutes.
shining bright, shining bright.
Shining bright. Damn, that's my shit.
We'll walk up to the
When the
sun,
sun
hand
hand
in
in
hand.
hand. Clap it
Shining
up.
bright, shining bright.
I'm dead.
Head ass.
say something.
Shut the fuck up, 504. That's that shit though. I ain't even gonna sit here and flex.
I don't know the song. So Nikki, is you
Everybody
coming
see
back
that
after this
YouTube?
live stream or what? So I can.
So we so we out in 2 minutes or what?
Yeah, we'll be dipping out in about 2 minutes. So y'all go and subscribe to Max B World Media, and we'll be
Max B.
striking up out of here in about 2 minutes. And we will
Mm-hmm.
be